Hello, I'm Jonathan Stevens. I'm a sales rep for Syngenta in the northeastern United States. Today, I'm here to talk with you about applying liquid seed treatment to potatoes and calibrating the application equipment. But before we do that, I'll need to put on some personal protective equipment. I'll need long pants, long sleeve shirt, shoes and socks, chemical resistant gloves, and protective eyewear. Before we start the calibration process, we need to know the cutting speed. In this case, it's going to be 375 hundredweight per hour. We need to know our planting rate. This variety we're going to plant at 25 hundredweight per acre. We need to know the rate of the material we're using. Today we're going to use Cruiser Max Vibrance Potato Seed Treatment, and we're going to use it at a rate of 1/2 ounce per hundredweight of seed. And we also need to know the slurry rate. For this application, we're going to use a slurry rate of 2 ounces per hundredweight of treated seed. Having determined our slurry rate, it is now time to build our mix. The mixture we're going to use today will contain 3 gallons of water, which we'll add to the water tank, and 1 gallon of Cruiser Max Vibrance Potato, which we'll add directly to the mix tank. This mix will treat 256 hundredweight of cut seed. Now that we have our mixture, it's time to set our flow rate. To set our flow rate, we will use the arrow keys to highlight the wrench. From there, we will go into our menu. Scrolling down till we see the flow rate, highlight that, and press enter. We determined our flow rate to be 12.5 ounces per minute. Using the arrow keys, we'll scroll around and set that. Having set the flow rate at 12.5 ounces, we'll exit out of this menu. Now it's time to prime the system. To prime the system, you will press and hold the double arrow key in the bottom right-hand corner. When the pump is running, you'll notice the green indicator light is on. With the system primed, it is now time to set up for calibration. To set up for calibration, we will need to adjust the valve on the side of the pump box from flow to calibrate. We will take a measuring cup and place it underneath the valve. At this point, highlight and press the start button. The system will pump what it calculates to be 10 ounces. We see that we have pumped 13 ounces. As you can see, our flow rate has changed to 16.2. The reason for this is we measured 13 ounces in our calibration run. At this point, we will exit out of the tubing and calibration section and go back to the flow rate. We will reset the flow rate to 12.5, then return to the tubing and calibration section. Now that we've pumped and measured 10 ounces, our calibration is almost complete. We will exit out of the tubing and calibration screen and move back to continuous mode. We also have to remember to turn the valve from calibrate back to flow. At this point, with the calibration complete, we're ready to cut and treat seed.